Mikahelia. I'm one of the registered dietitians here at Carrier's Diabetes Education Team. And welcome to week 3 of the Healthy Plate part of our Healthy Movement, Healthy Plate group. Today we're going to talk about balance. And that's going to cover topics including what are proteins, which foods have them, what are fibers, which foods are high in fiber. We're also going to talk about how to prepare a balanced meal. In the end, we'll wrap everything up by preparing a healthy meal together. So let's get started. As you recall from week 1, proteins are a macronutrient, and they provide 4 calories per gram. They also have many other functions. Let's review these. They are the body's building blocks for DNA. They make enzymes that are used to make energy out of carbs and fats. Some of the body's hormones are made from proteins. Proteins are also involved in immune protection and nutrient transport. Proteins are made out of amino acids, and there are 20 of them, and they combine in a variety of ways to make proteins. 9 out of 20 are what we call essential amino acids, and they're essential because our bodies cannot make them on their own. There are a variety of food groups that include proteins. Some plant-based examples include legumes, nuts and seeds, soy and soy products, wheat alternatives, and other. Then there are animal-based proteins, including poultry and eggs, red meat, fish and seafood, and also dairy products. All animal-based proteins include all 9 essential amino acids. This is why we call them complete proteins. On the other hand, plant-based proteins don't always include all the essential amino acids. This is why they might be called incomplete proteins. Some exceptions include chia and quinoa. Remember that fiber is also a carbohydrate, and it does not contribute to raising your blood sugar levels. Last week we discussed some of its health benefits in detail. Let's review it here. Increasing satiety, improving bowel movements, slowing down how quickly carbohydrate is absorbed to help regulate your blood sugar levels, lowering cholesterol and support heart health, and support our immune systems at the level of the gut. Foods that are high in fiber include vegetables, fruit, whole grains, and legumes. Please note that products such as cereal, bread, crackers, rice are not good sources of fiber unless they say that they're 100% whole grain. This health claim is regulated. This means that brands cannot say that a food has whole grains when it does not. However, packaged products are often processed in ways that remove nutrients from the grain, such as the bran, which includes the fiber and the B vitamins, or the germ, which has B vitamins, vitamin E, healthy fats, and cancer-fighting nutrients. This leaves the endosperm, that contains the starch and some proteins and vitamins. Many of these products are then refortified, which means that the nutrients are added back. Only those that say 100% whole grain have the full fiber and other nutrients that were either never removed in the first place or added back by being refortified. You can be sure that you are getting all the nutrients by choosing unprocessed whole grains first, or products that say 100% whole grain, in addition to eating a variety of vegetables, fruits, and legumes. If you practice veganism or vegetarianism, you can still get all your complete proteins by combining a variety of whole grains and plant-based proteins. Some examples of combinations include You might have noticed that we practiced a few of these combinations in previous weeks. Although fiber and proteins do not raise blood sugar levels, they still have an important role in diabetes management. When we include them in our meals and our snacks, they act as a buffer in our guts to slow down the absorption of starch and sugar. Last week we talked a little bit about portion control by doing carbohydrate. This week we're going to use another method, the healthy plate model, which is ideal for not only managing your carbohydrate, but also to make sure that you're getting the right amount of protein and fiber. This is how you use the healthy plate model. For most meals, particularly lunch and dinner, aim for 50% of your plate to be vegetables. A quarter of your plate will be your protein, and the other quarter will be the carbohydrate, preferably higher fiber options most often. This leaves room for an additional side of carbohydrate like fruit or a glass of milk on the side. This simple way of eating works regardless of your appetite or the size of your plate, and that's because the proportions work out so you get the right balance of micro and macronutrients.
But don't cheat. Just because you have all the components of a healthy plate in the right sections does not mean that you have all the right proportions. Let's take a look at what I mean by practicing the healthy plate model with a takeout or restaurant meal. For example, this is not a balanced meal. But this is. Here are some more examples. The last method of balancing your meals works once you are skilled with carbohydrate counting or the healthy plate model. It's mindful eating. Think about what you have or have not eaten today. Are there any foods such as vegetables, legumes, whole grains that your body still needs to consume? What do you have in your fridge or cupboards that have these nutrients? Once you prepare your meal, think about portions. Do you have enough on your plate? Do you have more than you need? How hungry are you? Is this plate the right size? Is the amount you put on your plate based on habit or on how hungry you actually are? And while you eat, consider, am I enjoying this meal? Am I eating because I have to, or because I'm bored, or stressed, or because the plate is not yet empty? Will eating alone or with others be better for me? Can I stop eating? Am I satisfied? Do I feel stuffed? These are just a few questions to consider. Now let's put this to practice with our recipe. Today we are making pasta Primavera. You will need whole wheat, smart, or white pasta, garlic, fresh herbs such as basil and thyme, a lemon, olive oil, salt and pepper, walnuts, and chia. A variety of veggies such as asparagus, shallots, radishes, spinach, zucchini, and cherry tomatoes, and finally, white beans, lemon zest, and parmesan. Step 1. Prepare the pasta according to the package directions. Step 2. Blend, process, or finely chop the garlic cloves, herbs, and walnuts. In a bowl, combine them with the lemon juice, 3/4 cups of the olive oil, plus salt and pepper to taste. Step 3. Chop the veggies into bite-sized pieces and add them to a pan heated with olive oil. Start with the shallots and asparagus, then the zucchini and radishes. Step 4. Season the cherry tomatoes with thyme, salt and pepper, and a drizzle of olive oil. Then add them and the spinach to the pot. Turn off the heat and cover to wilt the spinach. Step 5. Drain the white beans and mix them into the pesto and add them to the cooked veggies. Step 6. Combine the drained and cooked pasta with the veggie mixture. Top with lemon zest and Parmesan to taste. Boost with 1 to 2 tablespoons chia for extra fiber and complete proteins. Enjoy and see you next week.